Hey, what's up, real estate investors? This is Aaron Nelson, founder and principal of White Coat Holdings. We're a real estate investment company that buys large apartment buildings all throughout the United States. And I'm here today to ask you a quick question. Did you know you can use your retirement funds to invest in an apartment syndication? You know, there's a lot of people who don't. As a matter of fact, I just got off the call with one of my buddies from high school, and he said, Aaron, I would love to invest with you guys. I just don't think I have any money to invest right now. And I asked him, well, do you have any money in your 401k or an IRA? Well, come to find out, he's got over $250,000 in there. But there's a misconception out there that those funds can only be used to invest in stocks, bonds, or ETFs. So today, we're here to shatter that misconception and help you learn how you can get your money out of Wall Street jail through self-directed retirement accounts. And with that, let's dive in. So how do you invest your retirement funds into an apartment syndication? Well, the first step is you need to roll over your retirement funds into a self-directed retirement account. And some examples of that is an EQRP, a solo 401k, or a self-directed IRA. The problem with traditional retirement accounts, like your traditional 403b or 401k, is that they can oftentimes only be invested into things that your company allows you to invest in. So for example, you may only have like 5 or 10 different options, and most of those might be mutual funds or bonds or ETFs through your company's retirement account. But if you roll over into a self-directed retirement account, you can get your money out of traditional 401k jail, and that allows you to have more control and to be able to invest in the things that you want to invest in. Some examples include apartment syndications, like what we're talking about today, precious metals, or even your own hand-picked stocks. It's all up to you, and a self-directed retirement account gives you control. Now, how do you do that? Well, you can contact some different companies like Quest Trust or EQRP.co. These companies allow you to roll your money over into a self-directed retirement account of your choice, and they will also help you stay in compliance with the different retirement account rules. So what are some of the pros and cons of using a self-directed retirement account? Well, believe it or not, they're actually quite similar to traditional retirement accounts in that you can still make annual contributions to lower your taxable income come April 15th. You can still take a loan against them, and they still allow your money to grow tax-free or tax-deferred depending on the type of retirement account. The biggest advantage to you using a self-directed account is that you get more control over your money to invest in the assets that you care about, whether that be precious metals or an apartment syndication. Some of the disadvantages are there certainly are some annual fees that you have to take into account, although they are typically lower than most of the traditional retirement account fees. And you also have to stay in compliance and follow the rules. Again, with great power comes great responsibility. Fortunately, there are companies like Quest Trust Company and EQRP.co that can help you make sure that you follow the rules. But ultimately, it is your responsibility. One of the examples of these rules that you have to follow is that there's a no self-dealings clause. What this means is you couldn't go out and, for example, buy a short-term rental where your family is going to come and stay for any length of time, because ultimately your retirement funds are not supposed to be for your own personal use or personal enjoyment. They're for investing, and you can invest in great assets like apartment syndications. For more questions, I suggest reaching out to one of the companies that I mentioned before, and they can provide you with some additional details. So what type of self-directed retirement account is best for you? Well, the answer is it really depends on what you're trying to do. For those of you who are trying to use a self-directed retirement account to invest in an apartment syndication, we highly recommend that you consider a solo 401k or an EQRP. Why, you might ask? Well, because solo 401ks and EQRPs, at least at the time of this recording, don't get hit with UBIT tax when the asset that they're investing in uses debt or leverage. And as you know, as apartment investors, we love to use debt to leverage our money and produce higher returns for our investors. So with that in mind, an EQRP or a solo 401k might be a better option than a self-directed IRA if you're looking to invest in an apartment syndication. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel and like this video, and feel free to share it with anybody who you think could benefit from this content. I hope this information was helpful to you. For more great content, please go to www.whitecoatholdings.com/learn. Again, thanks for watching. I hope to talk to you soon.